Major win for families looking to protect their babies from getting sick. The FDA has fast-tracked and approved a new drug to prevent RSV in babies and toddlers. We want to bring in Dr. Amesh Adalja for more on what this approval means. Dr. Adalja, good morning. Good to see you.
Well, thanks for having me.
So as a relatively new parent, I mean, this is a concern you hear about RSV and how deadly it can be for your kids. I wonder, once this drug is fully on the market, is this reason to have those concerns put at ease, or parents put at ease?
Definitely. This is a major step forward in the control of RSV. In the past, we would protect premature babies from RSV using a similar product, a monoclonal antibody. This is now a monoclonal antibody that can be given to all infants. And you have to remember, RSV is the most common cause for infants to be hospitalized. And now this is a major tool that's going to make a dent in how much RSV burden there is in that youngest age group.
I wonder, I mean, this has been a concern for a long time. Why did it take so long? What were the challenges in creating this vaccine?
Well, this isn't a vaccine. This is a monoclonal antibody. We do have RSV vaccines that are approved for adults above the age of 60. But in general, RSV has been a very challenging disease because the antibodies that are formed have to be the perfect antibodies that are aimed at a specific part of the virus, or it ends up causing more disease. So there was a failed vaccine in the 1960s where the antibodies induced made disease worse. So there was a lot of scientific problems that had to be solved. And I think the individuals who solved those scientific problems are going to one day win the Nobel Prize. And their discoveries actually led to COVID-19 vaccines, the same type of principle. So this was a major scientific endeavor that's been going on basically since the 1960s, and we're now seeing it come to fruition.
So when will it be fully on the market for your average parent and baby to take advantage of?
Likely going to be in the fall, right in time for the RSV season. And again, remember, this is for babies, and we're also going to have vaccines for people above the age of 60. So there's a whole toolbox of RSV things that are out there that people are very excited about using.
Who are the ideal candidates, by the way? I know you mentioned they have a separate one for premature babies, but is there any child that perhaps is not the best candidate for this?
Usually what we're going to do is try and target this to children below the age of 1 year. So I think this is something that should be universal. After the first year, maybe in more high-risk babies, that they would go between 1 and 2 years. But it's mostly going to be something that we give every baby. I think it should be routine because every baby is at risk for RSV. People don't usually get through 2 years of age without getting RSV at least once.
And I wonder, in your opinion, what's the next frontier? I mean, what would you like to see happen next in terms of drugs or vaccines for this population specifically?
Well, I think what we need to do is get a vaccine for children as well. That vaccine is in development. There's also going to be a vaccine for pregnant women that will pass antibodies on to their fetuses. So there's going to still be more innovation in RSV. So I think we're only kind of, touching the surface here of what will happen with RSV in the next couple of years. And I think that's going to be a great thing because this is one of the, the high value targets when it comes to respiratory viruses that cause a lot of suffering every year.
Yeah, it is incredible to see this latest milestone. Dr. Amesh Adalja, appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.